Hey everybody, this is Sportimus here, and this time I'll be reviewing the Iron Man Mark III from the new Iron Man movie. And here he is, the Iron Man Mark III. Now as you can tell, he's quite a bit different than the Mark I suit. He's got different colors, different design, and he's a lot sleeker and more elegant looking, as well as more advanced looking than the first version. Now putting them up back to back, you can see that they're about the same size, but the Mark I is just a hair taller than the Mark III, mainly due to his bulkiness. And unlike the Mark I toy, where his projectile is not able to lock in to place, Iron Man's weapon does. Here's his projectile, which looks an awful lot like snot dripping off, or a booger of some kind. It doesn't look quite as bad in real life. It looks a little greener. It snaps into his projectile launcher, and unlike the Mark I, this one has a button which fires. And it fires quite well, actually. This goes quite a bit. This will go at least 3 or 4 feet straight up in the air. So it's got quite a bit of punch to it, so you can definitely knock down a figure with it. Basically, he's a lot more detailed than I expected. He's got really nice paint job, really nice paint apps at this figure, and he's very shiny and very well detailed. He has, on every angle, he has something on him that's interesting. Very nicely done. Can't ask for more. He has these great looking sky blue eyes, which looks like they're glowing. He has really nice gold applications on him. Very nicely done. Hasbro did a really good job at these new movie figures. I think they learned a lot from the Transformers movie toy line, and I think it shows on the Incredible Hulk toy line and in the Iron Man toy line that I've seen so far. Before I go any further, let's take a quick look at his box. He has really nice packaging. Of course, I've opened this one up, so the inner inserts are a little mangled, but everything goes back into place, which is nice. You can actually put the figure back in its plastic. It's not going to get torn up. And here's the back of the box. And here you have the Ironmonger. You have the Stealth Operations Iron Man, which I mentioned in the Mark I Iron Man review. He is a Walmart exclusive, or you can get him on online stores. Some of them carry them. And here is the different Ironmonger, where the chest piece and head come off, and you can see the figure inside. And the rest of the box basically has the Marvel logo, Hasbro logo, the Mark III pictures, showing off his weapon ability, and a bio of the Iron Man Mark III. And basically what it says is, this armor suit is the peak of human technological achievement. It makes the wearer extraordinarily strong and resistant to damage even from tank shells and rockets. Equipped with an array of repulsors and missiles, it is nearly unstoppable. So this guy can tear it up and not break a sweat. On the top of the box, there's another bio which is more general. It says, driven to heroism by personal tragedy, billionaire industrialist Tony Stark resolves to change the world, becoming the invincible Iron Man. So you got some interesting stuff going on there, and the box is very nicely done. Great colors, and it's all based on, the Iron Man colors of the line. Getting back to the figure itself, He looks very nice. The only slight gripe I might have would be his legs. They're a little bit too lanky for him. Tony Stark must be awfully thin to fit in this suit. But otherwise it looks fantastic. The articulation is much better than the Iron Man Mark 1. Okay, articulation. Basically you've got quite a bit of it on this guy. His head can rotate all the way around. It's really stiff on mine, but it does work. It can kind of look up and down, but if you go too far, that'll happen. As you can tell, it's a ball joint, and a very big one at that. But no worries, it snaps right back in. His arms go up to that height until that happens. And if you go any further, you can tell that this thing pops right off. But no worries, again, it pops right back on. So I would be careful of these. I can see a lot of the people losing these little plastic shoulder pads. And that's the only drawback of this figure, with these things popping off so easily. I guess it's a choice between design and look. So anyway, but his arms and shoulders do go up and around. I'm just holding onto this thing so it won't snap off. So it does go all the way around. It does move out about that far before you reach that popping level. And I'll just take this off for a second, because you can cheat and you can go even further up by twisting the shoulder even further. Now he has other movement. He has a double joint right here. You can tell right there where he can move this part and he can move this part of the elbow. So he can really have some pretty good movement there, which is a nice touch. And he has a nice elbow pad right there. And his hand is where it gets a little limited. He can't go like this because of his armor piece on the top of his hand, but he can go like this, and it rotates all the way around or straight out. If you want him to be able to shoot, you're going to have to angle it quite a bit for him to use his repulsors in his palms. But all in all, it's not too bad. Same thing goes for this arm here. It has the same exact articulation. His legs is where I have a problem with. I think it varies with some toys. I've heard stories of it being very, very tight, such as mine. And I've heard stories of people saying, no, it's not, it's very loose, it's great posability. So I think models may vary. He had too much to drink last night. There you go. So he stands up very nice. When I got him, his legs were not that far apart, but they were like that. And I couldn't really get them to do much other than this. And a little movement like that. But now it's gotten quite a bit better. But the way he twists at the leg is kind of weird. I don't really care for the way it extends. It doesn't extend straight. It's sort of odd to me, especially when you want to make it straight, like standing up. You can't. It always wants to get in an angle. But otherwise, he can kick. It looks like his leg is broken, but with the way it's shaped. But he has very nice knee movement. Again, it's also on a double joint, so you can really get him to bend quite a bit. It does loosen up quite a bit on mine, and I don't really like to mess with it too much. I wish the upper ball joints right here would loosen up more. His foot can go forward and back like so, like he's tapping. And unlike the Mark 1, he cannot rotate 360 because he has these side panels here that go down from his leg that restricts the movement, but he can wiggle side to side like so. So he makes an excellent shelf piece, a display piece, and he makes an excellent children's toy as well. So my rating for this guy is 9 out of 10. The only thing that he loses points on is his leg articulation is a little wonky, but otherwise. This is Sportimus. Hope you enjoyed this review. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. And if you don't like Iron Man, he doesn't care.